Hey, what's going on, Central Florida? I'm On Demand's John Handybo. Now, in years past, we have given you awesome behind-the-scenes look at Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights, but nothing compared to this year. Take a look.
We're in one of the other mazes. This is called Interstellar Terror. And the backstory for this is that you're actually going on a spaceship, the NSO Columbus 1492, that was lost in 2030 and then reappeared some years later. As you can see, we're walking onto the gantry. This is the side of the ship. All of these kind of engine portals will be venting steam and orange lights, so you actually feel that this is a real spaceship. One of the things we like to do too is we mix all types of different media. As you can see, there's video screens that'll be projecting different things from schematics of the ship to the captain's last log, where he'll talk about the fact that the crew went crazy after they picked up an artifact and the ship's on a self-destruct sequence. That's when you'll start hearing the red clarion alarms and it's time to get out. And from here on in, it's a chase. This is one of the electrical corridors. What we'll have happen here is you'll have an actor who will take these two seemingly cut electrical tubes and shove them into himself. And as he does that, it'll kick on a strobe light and the smell of burning flesh, like he's actually electrocuting himself. And what's a spaceship without an engine room? We have the warp core. The other thing that we did is we're so into the backstory of these mazes that we actually designed the ship so that you can actually see that it has all these different elements, and then all of the things are listed out that are actually designers that worked on the maze or writers. I think I'm listed as the Roddy tubes. It's kind of cool. Now you're in a containment area where you feel that there's opportunities at any instant for something to come out at you. We also like to hang things in your way so that you're constantly taken aback by having to move something. And in this instant where you're moving this, that takes your attention off of what's in your space, and that's when we train our characters to come out and get you. These will also be dripping water and completely gooped up with Vaseline. What's a spaceship without a bridge? But something's gone terribly wrong on the bridge of the Columbus. There's the captain's chair, but he's not in it. No, he's over there. He's seen better days. I don't think he's in command anymore. Again, all of these LEDs were designed, all of these schematics were designed just for this. Again, as if this was a real spaceship that we would build. Everything from warp core to coolant systems, these will all be blinking on and off, and again that red light, and you'll hear that sound of the alarm that you need to get out. Now, one thing that's really cool, and I'll let you in on a secret, is you've actually gone up maybe about a foot. But on the spaceship, you're about 100 feet up. Again, the level of detail, if you look, you can even see one of the astronauts that's down there. I don't know how many guests will see that, but even if one sees it, we've done our job. And then we move into something that's a little trippy. We're moving into a vortex. During the show, what will happen is this actually will be spinning, giving you this weird vortex effect because your eye can't have a fixed focus. And actually what it'll do is it'll make you have to lean to one way or the other depending on which way we spin it. And what we do with an effect like that is to tell you that something's happened, and what's happened in there is now that the ship has turned upside down. Now everything's upside down, from chairs to the schematics. all the architecture that we've gotten you used to is now flipped upside down. And one of the cool things is, what's a spaceship without a hull breach? As you can see out there, there's a hole in the side of the ship. There will actually be an actor who's hanging on for dear life, and we have fans and fog that's all rushing this way that makes you feel that all of your air is venting outside of the ship. And that's Interstellar Terror. I don't want to ruin everything.